In the writing world, the trap is to equate book sales with quality, but in intellectual life, there's some other metric like the H-index or citation counts or how many PhDs you have, which university, there's a hierarchy, people don't like to speak about this. Are you an associate professor, are you a full professor? What are the journal impact factors, what's your GPA, grant dollars, etc. Quine had a concept of a web of belief, which is about how we don't exactly know isolated facts, but instead there's a vast network of interconnected ideas, and we just try to make something coherent from it. It's somewhat similar for intellectual life. We have a vast network of interconnected metrics that we use to gauge our self-worth. To truly understand something, to progress relative to oneself, is just a single tiny atomic measure that's negligible and private. In fact, you're penalized for ever feeling good about yourself, since it's just going to be, hey, that's the Dunning-Kruger effect, bro. You're an idiot and you should know it, and you should gauge how little you know from how confident you feel. But metrics can be wretched. They often don't measure what we think. So decouple your self-worth from these other metrics. Obviously, it's much easier said than done. Now, here's a video I made on the very topic of why the aching aspects of understanding is almost essential, and how LLMs have me worried. Actually, soon I'll be posting a video on how the Dunning-Kruger effect isn't the effect that most people think, and ironically, the people who invoke it tend to be exemplifying what they think is the Dunning-Kruger effect themselves, because the Dunning-Kruger literature doesn't say what most people think it says. It turns out imposter syndrome breeds under 4 specific conditions. Number 1 is if you have some form of ambiguous criteria of what competence is. You can never actually prove that you know enough, for instance. There's always another paper, there's always another technique, another colleague who knows something that you don't, for instance. Number 2 is delayed and opaque feedback. So you submit something, a paper, a video, or what have you, a book, you have to wait months. And sometimes the reasons for rejections are cryptic. So then it's multivocal feedback. 3, extreme social comparison with peers whose internal doubts that you can't see. And then 4 is a genius culture. Now, this means that brilliance is treated as innate rather than developed. And paradoxically, the innate one is the one that's celebrated more. Now, when it comes to the